Do you know before Africa's brutal partition, it was a land of thriving kingdoms, complex trade, powerful empires, and vibrant cultures poised for change. The continent, once a rich mosaic of civilizations, was forcibly reshaped by foreign powers without its people's consent. In the late 19th century, as Europe's ambitions grew, Africa's fate was sealed by external forces clashing over control and wealth. Welcome to the land of history. Please like and subscribe. This is the hidden story of how Africa was divided without a single battle on its soil, the infamous scramble and the Berlin Conference of 1884. In a cold Berlin room, Europe's leading powers met to carve up Africa among themselves, excluding any African participation. The continent's future was decided with ruthless greed and treachery. Europe craved Africa's rubber, gold, and ivory to fuel the Industrial Revolution. German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck gathered 14 European nations plus the US to prevent conflict by dividing Africa like a cake. No African rulers were invited. Their territories and lives were ignored. Boundaries were drawn regardless of cultures or history. Britain claimed eastern and southern Africa, France took much of the west, and King Leopold II of Belgium seized the Congo for himself, naming it the Congo Free State, a false freedom marked by horrors. Millions died under brutal exploitation, with workers punished by severed hands. African protests fell on deaf ears, their sovereignty erased. By 1900, over 90% of Africa was under European control, native languages banned and traditions suppressed. Yet resistance ignited across the continent. Africa was excluded but would not submit quietly. Leaders like Ethiopia's Emperor Menelik II anticipated invasion, arming forces and defeating Italy at the 1896 Battle of Adwa, a stunning victory inspiring hope continent-wide. In West Africa, Samori Toure fought French forces for 16 years using strategy and diplomacy. Nigerian Queen Amina and Ashanti's Yaa Asantewaa led fierce resistance, declaring courage when men hesitated. Resistance wasn't only in battles but also in poetry, secret schools, and cultural preservation. African identity survived despite colonial efforts to erase it. Divide and rule policies fueled ethnic tensions, sowing mistrust that lasts today. Europe's so-called civilizing mission hid greed for gold, diamonds, rubber, and oil. Africa was reshaped to serve European factories. Leopold's Congo became a death camp. South African mines thrived on brutal labor. Ghana's cocoa enriched Britain while, continuing from the link titled below to watch the full video.